All right, guys, I think I'm going to try to do a little different type of video. And I'm going to call it Big Mike's Big Time Performers. And it's going to highlight NBA players who've had exceptional individual games each varying night. And tonight I want to highlight Stephen Curry. Of course, Stephen Curry had been out for a long period of time due to the groin injury. Golden State now seems to be back into the swing of things. And I got to say, too, man, that before I go into the detail of this video, the longer Golden State plays well without Draymond Green, I understand they're playing the Cavaliers. I get that. But the longer they play and they still seem to be a very superior ball club, the higher the chances I think are that Draymond Green is going to be traded. I'm starting to think he might even be traded during this season. I could be wrong, but that's just my gut, man. Can't always go off your gut, but anyway, that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, Stephen Curry tonight was sensational. He scored 42 points, and he did it pretty much with three-point attack. No player has benefited more from the freedom of movement rule than Stephen Curry. As a matter of fact, I think this rule was designed to help Stephen Curry, just like I think a lot of the rules in the NFL were done to help the quarterback, and in particular Tom Brady. Remember the rules that were implemented after he was injured that year in the was it during the preseason, I think, against the Chiefs? I can't remember exactly, but there were a lot of rules then that were in play. Can't hit a quarterback below the knees or whatever, or below the whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that stuff was really geared toward decreasing the amount of injuries to quarterbacks who tend to be the marquee guys. All right, but I think the freedom move rule was designed to help a guy just like Stephen Curry. But that's not taking away from his performance. He had 42 points tonight. All right, he shot 11 of 20 from the floor. I believe he had 9 rebounds to go with 7 assists, kind of flirted a little bit with triple-double, but it was a three-point barrage tonight. He hit 9 of 14 three-point attempts, and we've seen these types of games from Stephen Curry in the past where he just gets into a zone from beyond the arc, and when this happens, generally speaking, you know, especially now that this team is so loaded offensively now, you can't really beat these guys. It's impossible. I remember some years ago when Curry had like a 54-point game. I think it still is. Is 54 still his personal high? I think it is. I might be wrong. But I remember he had a 54-point game against the New York Knicks. But I think it happened that one year where the Knicks were pretty good. I might be wrong. But generally speaking, whenever he goes out like this, Golden State just becomes a totally different team, man. Like they just totally blow the team out that they're playing against, man, because it's just he hits his threes in bunches oftentimes, and Golden State will go from being up by 6 to all of a sudden being up by 18, you know. But on the year, after this performance, Stephen Curry is now shooting 52% from the floor, unbelievable 50% from beyond the three-point line. Matter of fact, it's 80 of 159. That's unbelievable. And he's averaging, after tonight, 30.2 points per game. In fact, if it weren't for the fact that he doesn't qualify yet because he's missed so many games, that he doesn't qualify for, to be on the scoring leaders. If you put him in the scoring leaders right now, he'd be second, marginally behind James Harden. 30.6 to 30.2. I don't even know if Houston's playing tonight. But Stephen Curry, phenomenal. I mean, the way he's shooting the basketball, he's shooting it even better from from beyond the arc than he did in his MVP season. But shout out to Steph Curry, Big Mike performer tonight.